Hello everybody. Our today's topic is consumer rights. When we want to go the market, we should know our rights. So, first of all, the consumer in the marketplace. Consumers' consciousness towards his rights and the social and legal obligation of the business community and government towards consumer is known as consumer awareness. If the consumer is not provided the amount of goods and services for which he has paid is called consumer exploitation. There are some forms of consumer exploitation. Forms of consumer exploitation. Under measurement, substandard goods, high prices, adulteration and impurity, false claims, hoarding and black marketing, unsatisfactory after sale service, rough behavior, and undue conditions are some forms of consumer exploitation. Factors causing exploitation of consumers. First is limited information. Limited information. For a correct decision, consumer needs full information regarding the price of the thing, the quality, durability, composition, etc. of the goods. In absence of this, consumer exploited. The next that consumer should know is limited supply. Supply goes less in in comparison to demand. The prices will go high and may encourage tendency of hoarding, leading to consumer exploitation. The next factor that causing exploitation is limited competition. Limited competition among the producers, consumer is left with no choice and the producer have an upper hand in deciding the price and supply of goods. The next factor that affects that is low literacy. An illiterate consumer can easily be exploited. So, if he is literate, then he is having not any problem. The next is consumer movements. In India, the consumer movements as a social force originated with the necessity of protecting and promoting the interest of consumer against unethical and unfair trade practices. Till the 1970s, consumer organizations were largely engaged in writing articles and holding exhibitions. They formed consumer groups to look into the male practices in ration shops and overcrowding in the road passenger transports. Recently, these groups upsurged in 1986 Indian government enactment of the Protection Act that is known as COPRA. Need for rules and regulation to save the consumers. Due to globalization and expansion of business activities, variety of goods available. Producers spend a lot of money to influence consumer. So it's difficult to make a correct choice and awareness needed for consumer. Producers do not provide sufficient information, sometimes harass them. Greedy traders begin to play with the health of the people by adulteration of edibles. After 1991, government withdrew itself of the productivity and allowed the private sector to take over. So there is greater need to enforce discipline and regulation in the market and make consumer aware. Here is some consumers' rights. Safety is everyone's right. While using many goods and services, we as consumers have the right to be protected against the marketing of goods and delivery of services that are hazardous to life and property. For example, safety valve of pressure cooker. The manufacturers of the safety valve have to ensure high quality. Public and government action is also required to see that this quality is maintained. Information about goods and services. Consumers have the right to be informed about the particulars of goods and services that they purchase. If product is defective, it can be replaced or consumer can ask for compensation. October 2005, the Government of India enacted a law popularly known as RTI Act, which ensures its citizens all the information about the functions of government department. When choice is denied, consumer can choose the products from the given alternatives. In case of a single supplier, consumer must be assured of quality and price of the goods. Right to seek redressal. Consumers have the right to seek redressal against unfair trade practices and exploitation. If any damage is done, consumer has the right to get compensation, right to represent. COPRA has enabled the consumer to have the right to represent in the consumer courts. Separate departments of consumer affairs is in central and state governments. Where should consumers go to justice? If the consumer is exploited, where should consumer go to get justice? The consumer movement in India has led to the formation of various organizations locally known as consumer forums. They guide consumers on how to file cases in the consumer court. Under COPRA, a three-tier quasi judicial machinery at the district level, that is the limit up to 20 lakhs, up to state level between 20 lakh to 1 crore, and national level exceeding 1 crore, was set up for redressal of consumer disputes. Some steps also taken by the government. for protection of consumers. So here steps taken by protection of consumers. Legislative step Consumer Protection Act to solve the consumer grievances in a speedy, simple and inexpensive manner. Separate department for consumer welfare in central and state governments that can solve the cases speedily and inexpensive manner. The second step that was taken administrative step. Public distribution system PDS has been established for preventing the exploitation of consumers. Government tries to prevent illegal ways of making profit like hoarding and black marketing. Some technical steps were also taken. Government established various agencies for check and certify the products. BIS or Bureau of Indian Standards set the standards for industrial products, check them and certifies them with ISI mark. Ag mark, established under the Ministry of Agriculture, is responsible for certifying of food and agricultural products. These are some steps that taken by the government. Learning to become well informed consumers. While purchasing goods and services, if we are conscious of our rights, we can discriminate and make informed choices. So, there is some duties of consumers. Consumer must check the quality and quantity, insist for the warranty card and always buy ISI or AgMark products. Also ask for cash memo, make complaint for the genuine grievances and redressal of their grievances. Taking the consumer movement, taking the consumer movement forward. Then 24th December observed as the National Consumers Day. In 1986, Indian Parliament enacted the Consumer Protection Act. India is one of the countries that have exclusive courts for consumer redressal. 700 consumer groups in India, 20 to 25 are well organized and recognized for their work. It is often said that consumer movements can be effective only with the consumer's active involvement. It requires a voluntary effort and struggle involving the participation of one and all. That is all about consumer rights.